guys. I love science, so I refuse to give it up. When we are away from each other, we're still going to do some science, hopefully each day, fingers crossed, but we'll just see how that all works. Today I'm going to talk to you about the scientific method. This might be new to you, I really hope it's not, but because I don't know, I'm going to break it down quite a bit. Sorry if this is repetitive. Scientific method is the procedure that all scientists, or really people in general, because we're all scientists, go through when they are trying to solve a problem. It always starts with an observation of the world, then goes on to a question, a hypothesis, and prediction. Sometimes we only do one or the other in the classroom. Sometimes we'll do both. That's why these are the beginning steps, and this one is a different color blue because it kind of fits in here. It can also kind of fit down into this area. After your prediction and hypothesis, you form an experiment or a test. You collect your information, your data, the results of your test. And then a conclusion is where you figure out, okay, what does all this mean? Does it answer my hypothesis, prediction, and question? Or does it leave me with more questions and I need to do some more experiments? So, to give you an example of how this would work, we're going to use our current situation in the world. So here's your current events, this is your social studies. Right now we're dealing with this mass virus that spread throughout essentially the world, called coronavirus 2019 or COVID-19, or for us, we're going to call it COVID to keep it short and sweet, okay? What do you think was an observation that was made? Some ideas could be, wow, our hospitals are really full of sick people, or holy, we can't keep up with all these people that aren't breathing well, sore throats. All these symptoms started to show up in Wuhan, China. And in case you don't know where that is, I'm going to show you. Wuhan, China. Right there. Okay? Give me one moment to get back in place here. I'm going to be a video making pro at the end of this all. Okay, so perhaps doctors in Wuhan were like, what is going on? Why are hospitals filled up? So they have their question, okay? Or sorry, they observe that the hospitals are full. Their question is, why is this happening? What is causing this? Then they make a hypothesis. Now this is an educated idea or guess. It's not just a random thought. They use their knowledge, so a doctor has a lot of knowledge of medicine and sicknesses and diseases. So they use that knowledge to make a good guess of why this is happening or what's going on. So they might say, you know what, I think that this is our seasonal flu, but it's a little bit stronger this year. So from there, that's a prediction or a hypothesis in this case. They develop an experiment. Doctors know how to do this. They're going to take some swabs of their patients. So they take some swabs, they put it under the microscope, and they look at this is where they do their experiment, and they're looking at the microscope and they see the results or the data. So they see this, I guess we'll call it a virus because they found out it's a virus, and they think, we've seen similar viruses, but nothing quite like this. And they realize this is a type of coronavirus. And because it's a new form, they name it coronavirus 2019. They have seen this with SARS, which happened about 10-ish years ago, perhaps more, sorry. And from that information they collect, they then decide what they have learned. And they learned we have a new coronavirus, and it is spreading rapidly, and it's going to go around the world, and it's going to cause a lot of issues. Okay, so that is scientific method in real life situations. You guys do this already, you just don't realize you're doing it. You see your brother doing something you don't like, and you go, oh, why is he doing that? And then you start to think of why, and you come up with what you're going to do about it. Okay, so today I'm going to introduce us to a brand new experiment. That will come up into your next video, so stay tuned.